became to something that I loved doing. So makeup at the end of the day is like chemical stuff, and so if you're not careful and it's not being mixed properly, then it can end up being something that's harmful. So ingredients is something that if you're an enthusiast, you need to get into it to know why certain ingredients are used to be able to make makeup, for example, matte or drying and stuff like that.
Okay, there's a big fight here on how your name is pronounced. Let's just get it out of the way. So does it have an A or an E at the end?
It's Maxine. M-A-X-I.
No, Maxine. Maxine, everyone knows Maxine. The issue is on the other name.
Wabosha.
It's Wabosha, right?
Yeah, it's Wabosha.
Okay, I don't understand why people have just decided that is the conversation we're having. We're having serious talk here. Yeah? There are women who are here just to get tips to understand if they can ever afford you. Have you ever done a wedding? You know, I know there's a time I was one of my very good friends from Chile, even hosted on the show with Adele. She makes her money from doing makeup at weddings and stuff. Do you do the same thing, or you are just more of like a tutorial kind of setup?
When I was working as a makeup artist, I used to do a lot of bridal. Also, actually, my most favorite, like to be involved in a woman's like that one special day. Bridal used to be like my favorite gigs to go for. But right now, I no longer offer makeup application services.
Okay. Anyway, listen, there are people I've never seen on my live. They're here because of you today. That's why the numbers and the comments are just keeping on coming on. There's Charles Weru all the way in Birmingham. Do you know him? Have you ever heard of him? There is Jeremy Wahome. There is Photo Slammer. And there are other people who I'm not even going to say their names. But the question is this. Can a man wear makeup? Okay, you know me, I already have my natural makeup because of my beard and stuff. I don't even oil my face. But can men wear makeup? That is a question that, I needed answered by an expert. And you're technically an expert.
Well, I mean, in movie sets, men do wear makeup.
Wait, watch out. These people have told you are just random Kenyans, man. They're not just...
You want to wear like normal, uko streets of Nairobi makeup.
Listen, these are just, you see these people on the streets here on the timeline. Kina Charles Weru, Jeremy Wahome, Photo Slammer, Wale Deudo, whatever his name is. They want to know, can they wear makeup? Because this is my makeup.
I think you can. I don't see a reason why you should not wear makeup. I'm just not sure how someone would react if they hugged like a man. For a babe, if you had a babe and she leaves some foundation on your shirt, like it's a bit understandable. Like if a man hugs me and leaves foundation on me, I'm not sure exactly how I'll feel about the foundation on my shirt.
But look at it this way. Women do that to us all the time. Like the other day I was talking to Wahura, and she was having problems with her mask because her mask looked like she had used it for 2 weeks. But she had just worn it that morning. But the problem is the makeup. So I was even giving her tips. I was telling her she can wear the makeup just half, as in the upper part of the face.
You're the one who knows. These are tips I'm giving as a professional, and you here, you're also giving them. I've been telling guys, wear makeup half. That's what I've been doing. And then you put on and your mask remains clean.
Listen, I was telling you, trust me, I was telling Wahura last week, as in either last week Friday or this Monday, because she was really struggling. And I was like, yo, sweetheart, no, my first advice was, I asked her, there's no like makeup that never comes out, because I know of Chile as well, some lipstick, they're like cement. Once they put it up, they just roll it like this. Yeah? In a marked up or itokitena. So there's no makeup that cannot come out like until you wash it like vigorously.
Hey, that is going on your skin. I'm not sure that would even be like healthy to put on yourself.
That's a whole mask.
Yeah. There's nothing that can prevent like that.
Okay, now that we don't have that one, can we tell Chileans that yes, because we have to wear the mask. Yeah, I don't even know if I have a mask here. It's somewhere far. But anyway, because you have to wear a mask, why waste the makeup? From here, makeup holder. Unava makeup Eve back up. Sindio?
Yeah.
So you just
up makeup and then
because it's a new normal.
And it's going to be here for a while, for a long while.
So it's like the same way when I was in high school, we used to do like you just wanna pick a passport shower. Tell him equal.
Lakini
passport makeup.
It's not the same.
Okay, another question. At least we've agreed on the part of upper makeup and lower makeup with tuache, because there's no need to you wasting your expensive lipstick, like the one I saw you, like you did a video, your video today. That lipstick looks very expensive, and then you have a mask unaonesha nani?
Yeah, but then kama unajivalia, sometimes it's just there for you in your heart to look underneath here, you look pretty. It's like that.
Anyway, my house girl is making so much noise in the background. But anyway, so next, story of makeup, Sasa. What was I'll remember, I will ask. I've even forgotten because I've been thrown off by the comments and my house girl who's yelling, Beatrice who's yelling Muku in the background. Have you ever heard of cases where women don't shower and then they conceal it with makeup?
You don't shower and then you wear makeup?
No, yeah. See what I mean? Chileans they're like, yo, but like kupiga shower una decide sasa, makeup can makeup like replace daily showers?
Of course it can't. Like makeup doesn't even smell nice, so as like two different WhatsApps. So it does not. Let me tell you, by the way, we had in high school I used to have, maybe she's watching, guy. But we used to be in the same room with a babe who never used to shower. And in the morning, she'd at least put on deo, tread mask. And she never used to go like, because I'm not showered, let me put on some lip gloss, and then go to class. And then it can't.
So what are you saying? So makeup cannot help?
No.
Okay, concealer. That concealer, you can't conceal the dirt, the chafu.
That's not how it works. Like with makeup, you have to start with a clean base, and then that's when you go in with your makeup.
Okay. Sawa.
Yeah.
Cover the face, fire the base. I hear you. Secondly, you've seen the memes and videos of people putting up a chile and saying this chile looks like this, and then akipiga makeup and a kaivi. Do you think that's like as in dudes are being played out there?
No, I mean, first of all, if I look the same with makeup and without makeup, there's a problem. There's like a question mark in the artistry skills, because I mean there should be at least a bit of a difference. That's why you're putting it on, And at the end of the day, I don't think you can completely 100% change like how you look. You're just enhancing what is there. So if akipaka ka blush na nakamrembo, it's there. It was there.
No. You're not answering my question, Wabosha. Answer my question. My question is this: it's like if I sit with you and then I cut my beards and everything, you can turn me into a chile. And then I just wash it off, or I wake up, or someone chotters me, and then the next morning they wake up, they want to die. They're like, okay, what did I carry?
So you're asking if men are being played by women wearing makeup?
Yes, because I've seen chiles, bro. I've seen chile, and the makeup and the chile. Hey, the thing that you call concealer, it conceals a lot.
Imagine, I don't think it's foul play. I just think we're using what we have to our advantage.
Okay. Would you advise guys when they go to the club wako wanafanya madem hivi?
Utachapwa. How do you meet a babe and then you start panguzing her?
No. You don't panguza hapo. Unapanguza after like ushajuana alafu unajua hapa like there's potential.
I mean, eventually you'll see, because she won't go to bed with her makeup. So ngoja tu mwende ulale.
Let me tell you, that chiles from Islands, bro. Na kutoka Githurai, wasipanda hawa Resambu. Hawa kilala kwa bed yako, you just have to throw away the sheets.
Yeah, but you see, in the morning, akiamka itakuwa kwa sheets, then now you'll be able to see what you're working with. So
hold on. So I find out that I was conned in the club, and also she's messed up my sheets.
It happens. It's life.
Because I thought chiles in your bags. In your bags you have things. Ukona vitu za kubeba zile za kuzitoa maze. Plus also it's unhealthy to sleep with that shit on. Unalala na concealer. You might dream and then you don't even know your own dreams.
Well, but then sometimes it happens. Sometimes you're tired, you figure at the house, and you just find that you've blacked out with all your makeup on. Yeah.
Okay, no, listen, I understand. When you're tired and when we've come from the rave and we forget all of us to lale kutumelala. But I'm just saying, don't you think it's advisable for Chiles to, like, before, bus or any action, just go to the bathroom, just check, retoa yote, so that I just know. I don't know kuna madoa. If you look like a cheetah under that skin, let me at least have that, let me make that decision. Let me have that informed decision. That yenyewe, hii ndio nilibeba na hii ndio niko nayo hapa.
Sasa you want to come tufike nyumbani and then nikwambie, Shaffie, just wait, give me 1 minute. Wacha nitoe wet wipes. I go wipe off my face and then I tell you, okay, yeah, this is the real me, eh? And then now we decide from there.
Trust me, let me tell you, what? The one thing Chiles don't understand is this, eh? You see, by the time tumetoka na pale tumetoka, and you're in my crib or I'm at your crib, or we're in a lodging or whatever, there's no way that nigga is about to just nyonga monkey. They'll chill there. And you don't look like the thing that he got from wherever he got you from. Dude will still just be like, yeah, it's out to take one for the team. So it's big shout out to Chantel Petit, who says that just means interest is in looks, not personality. No. Guys, let's not get it twisted. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As in, I feel very cheated. There's nothing I can do about it. Because first of all, I can't see makeup that danganywa na lights the club. And then when you go to clubs that are dark at night, and then also I'm not in the right state of mind. You get my point?
But then if you're not in the right state of mind, then it won't make a difference if I get home and I need to wear wet wipes. But itakuwa tu same. You would tell anyway. So let's just find out in the morning.
Okay. There's a question here from Chile, Jaber, all the way from Georgia. She's asking, what do you recommend ya kutoa makeup? I'm sure you understand the question.
Just
as
oil.
When you're doing it, you do the base, and then you do the foundation, and then the concealer, and then the concealer too, and then now in the evening, as in, what's the best thing to do to just get rid of all that so it doesn't like really fuck up your face?
The first thing is you use an oil, like literally any oil can work. Coconut oil, baby oil. I personally use baby oil, and then rub it everywhere. Use a wet wipe, chuck everything out, and then you wash your face as normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as in anything like that's natural, like coconut oil, whatever.
Yeah, any type of oil.
And baby oil ni kama ile ya kupaka kwa hadhi ya mtu yake ukimchomeka na pampers.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, I hope people have heard that. Kuna mwingine anasema hapa diesel, ati use diesel. Can diesel work?
Please don't use diesel on your face.
Anyway, so your videos,
yes.
You do them how often? And for the people who want to come up and do what you do, what would you tell them? Because they can't. As in, I don't advocate people to do what other people are doing or do things differently. I advocate for people just to do them. As in, whatever ukijua hii ndio yako and when you know kufanya hivyo, just proceed with that.
Well, for the first question, how many times I post? I post every week on Thursdays. When quarantine started, I was doing Mondays and Thursdays, but I found it a bit difficult to keep up, so now I'm just doing Thursdays. For anyone starting off, first of all, I feel like people usually see content creation and think, oh my God, it's so simple, All I have to do is take a camera, walk around with a camera, edit, and that's why a lot of people these days are joining YouTube. Small, 1 video, 2 video, they're out. So when you're starting, what I personally recommend is not investing in like a lot of equipment at once. Do these things for like a month first, and then that's when you can go out and get a camera, because it's not for everyone. Not everyone has that patience of planning out the content, sitting down and editing, learning how to edit, because editing is a skill that you're born with. You have to actually learn. And it's one of the things that I actually really, really do not like doing. But I'd advise someone to do YouTube for a while first. Then that is when you can start investing in your equipment. The other thing is once you start, don't stop. Like, be consistent, because that's the way you'll go. YouTube really, really loves consistency. The more consistent you are, the more YouTube itself helps to push out your content to other viewers. So yeah, those are like my two main tips.
Okay, yeah, as in there's so many people ask me why I'm not on YouTube and everything, and I tell them it's not my thing, and I'm not going to start going to YouTube anytime soon. Plus, also, until I've optimized my content and I know what I want and I can be able to do it in my sleep, that's where people go wrong. People just want to jump and do things. Yes, you have money, you can afford a camera, you can afford lights, you can afford, a dope background, but that doesn't mean you still have you have the will, or you can be able to hack to do all these things on your own. Hello, can you hear us? Are you there?
Yeah, now I'm here, I'm back. I think there's some connection problems.
Okay. No pressure. Now, also all these niggas out here. People are just wilding here on the timeline. Yeah. First, we already started by saying you're not in school. People asking me if you're in school, and then Slama is asking me. She said, "What is her type?" We did not say her type. We were talking about the makeup type. Yeah? So do you have specific makeup that you use that there are men who are here who are trying to suggest they can tell their girlfriends to use because they're saying it will improve their smile. They will start looking like you.
There's nothing really specific. Actually, I use makeup very many different makeup brands. I'm not loyal to one specific brand because sometimes you might find you like one thing from one particular brand and another thing from another one like that. So it's just about experimenting and finding what works for you. Yeah.
But do you think telling people to experiment is a good thing?
Yeah, it is, because then how will you know what works?
That's okay, experiment and then your face now becomes for Nyangumi. What happens? Start getting it messes up.
I mean, don't just experiment anyhow. Do your research. There's so many channels that do all these reviews of stuff. So look for the product, watch what people are saying about it. If it's compatible with your skin type, then that's when you can go and try it out.
Okay, Charles is asking, do you accept phone calls or do you accept texts?
From who?
I'm assuming from your fans. They need to ask you more questions on behalf of their girlfriends or girlfriends to be.
They can DM.
But the thing is this, I hit you up on the DM and you responded.
Yeah, I did. I try, every single day I try to go and reply, but especially in the beginning of quarantine when everyone was idle, the DMs, they get many and I am just one Wabosha. So sometimes you sit down for 2 hours responding. It's hard to keep up.
Hold up. Let's discuss something totally irrelevant, but in the same, sphere of DMs. Are you sure you don't get DMs from random niggas Jeremy Home here, Shaq the Young, all these guys here? They don't send you random DMs, Maka, you're wondering, okay, what is going on? Okay, let's talk about random men in general.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
of course, the DMs are crazy. They're definitely random people out there. It's the internet. There are crazy people on the internet.
Yeah, I do something called Mafisi Monday with Sean Arwa, and we had a conversation. And also, I talked to Becca in Ghana. I spoke to Rosary in Tanzania, and also Mimi Mars. And their biggest fear is Indian men who send them really random pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Has that happened to you?
The Indians, of course. Yes. The Indians are everywhere. The Indians, there is nowhere, especially on Facebook, that is where you find those Indians.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that? I mean, you just smile and wave, just smile and wave.
I just ignore, delete, ignore.
Have you ever been catfished?
No, I haven't.
Hey, please, don't even, I don't even pray it happens to you.
I've had there's like a friend of mine, he has mad catfish stories, and I'm normally like, you see, this is what happens when you meet people on the internet.
No, but see, let me tell you, dudes are more vulnerable to being catfished because we go searching. If you see a picture of a hot Chile or a Chile with a video shaking a bum, you're there giving out all the time of day. Kumbo naongea mluya huko Kamiti.
Aki guy, it's like, okay, so this guy who was scamming people using my number. And then I posted about it and I told guys, hey, Wagwan, it's not me. Afterwards, guys, men were sending me screenshots. They were out here vibing with another man thinking that it was me. Like, the whole of yesterday, I was just dying reading people's screenshots like, are you guys serious?
Niggas are sending their mujulubeng to another mujulubeng. Sending your own dick pic to another dick. It's crazy.
No, they weren't sending pictures, but then it was just like they were vibing, the guy was trying to get like them to send them money and stuff like that. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but I know people are getting conned every single day online. People need to be very, very careful. And for the dudes who are always like saying to my fair, no one forced you. You know, people just, I don't know why people fall for that trap. Okay, I've sent like twice, but I realized, hey, it's not easy. Why are you sending a stranger money? And you can't even send, some of these people have Chiles who they can't send anything to.
Yeah.
But it's so quick to send a stranger you have not even met. 5Gs, 2K, 5 sock.
I come.
Imagine, I come. What do you expect?
It's true.
Anyway, so, do you have any regrets? And as in now that you're doing something totally different from what you studied for the last 5 years?
No, I actually don't have any regrets. There's actually a job that I recently got because the lady was like, when I was doing my research, I went through and I saw that, you did engineering, so it means that, you must be a thinker. And so I don't regret it. I feel like it's something that I needed to go through to be where I am.
Okay. Charles Weru is back again. The guy was asking about the messages. Can he text or call you? Now he's asking, are you in a situation? Are you in a relationship?
I am a single Pringle.
Charles, are you happy? Let me tell you something funny. Yeah? Like Kenya is a land of, the same way they say a land of milk and honey, it's also the land of gossip and unfounded rumors. So when we were doing our research, I was told that you're dating your cameraman or something like that. I was like, hey! So...
Who is my cameraman?
I don't even know. I was given a name. I was given, she's going out. And this guy was very confident telling me, she's doing a videographer by the name of, I was like, huh? And you're telling me you're like Springles.
Yeah. I'm single.
Hey. Now I'm telling you, your DMs are about to get lit. So you're telling me there's no videographer who is in the picture?
No, there's none.
So your story, Sasa, okay, whoever came up with that story, you'll talk about your story, Sasa. What's the wildest rumor? What's the wildest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Bradangu ni ule pastor.
Pastor Nganga?
The Reverend, not the child.
Oh!
Aki guy.
Do you know the person? Do you know the young boy?
No, I don't know. I've never met him.
What? So when you're in campus, did you ever meet Babu Wina?
Yeah, I met him once when he was coming to campaign. He came by our class. That's the only time I met him.
Yeah, okay. Being in campus is a dope thing. It's an amazing thing. And it's good to, like, people who've gone to Campo in Nairobi to do such amazing stuff like what you're doing right now. And for the Chiles who are watching, even guys who are watching, what's your millennial advice to them before we jump onto my quickfire questions? And then also I just pick questions that are now relatable. How much what and I ignore? Yes, she's single. If you want to have a conversation with her, go to her DM and hope that she will respond. And go to the right account.
Yeah.
Shaka said now he's following you officially. The glory be to God. You
actually think we look alike with that baby?
No, you don't look alike, but...
To choose your answers very carefully, Shaffie.
that little boy, every time I see him, I see those midgets from Nigeria. You know those
midgets from Nigeria?
No, Mr. Seven. Seriously, no, Meleta is us. Anyway,
yeah,
your story is up. Your story is shit up. Hey, what? No, hey, listen, Chalo, all these guys here, you need to understand. She was supposed to travel to Asia with her brother. This you can't her. She's on another level of movement. Like Shaq here, he's saying glory be to God. First, you're way older than him. Shaq is, I think, 21 and a half. Wabosha, you must be like 24, 25, right?
Yeah, 24 in 2 weeks.
Yes, so how? Plus your height and Shaq, something don't tapata mtoika huyo pastor.
But to Nigeria.
Yeah. Anyway, so what can you tell millennials and people who are out there? Because, so many jobs have been lost. Like today in the news, it's full of sad news. Hotels have closed down, starting with the Norfolk. The Norfolk is close to your campus here.
Yeah.
Shut down completely. 700 plus people lost their jobs. And many other hotel chains have, closed down indefinitely until when, business resumes, and you're hoping to resume soon. What can you tell them so that they can be able to, use what they have to make the best of this crisis?
I'd say to take the time and work on stuff that you've always wanted to work on for yourself. And it doesn't really have to be anything big. It can be something as small as just staying healthy. Because right now is the time where we have a lot of time to do all these things that we've been putting aside. In the beginning of quarantine, for example, my goal was to drink water, a lot of water. I can say I even have a bottle of water over here. And a few weeks in, I found out that this water that I was planning to be drinking, I've not really been drinking it. So it's me. I am the problem because we now have all this time. I'm here with my water. So I feel like it's the right time to look at things that you've always wanted to work on and work on them now, so that when the world is reopened, you're bringing out the best version of yourself.
Okay, there's a guy here who's saying something that's very, very his name is Stoneface God, and I'm 24 na ana spin my dream car to Taumoka Lini Mamayo. Okay, what do you drive? How do you even know what you drive? I did my research. I did not see you in any car.
It's a BMW 169.
Wow, Shaq, Abu Wezi. Even Jeremy Wahome. Jeremy gonna drives a Nini, the Vitz version of a Honda.
But then it's the way you said it.
And then Photo Slammer is saying, you know what? It doesn't matter what you drive, you're driving him crazy.
Wow.
Anyway, you're so dope. So let's talk about haters, and then we jump into my quickfire questions. Mm-hmm. Have you received hate? I tried looking. I only found one meme of someone who was trying to throw shade, and I'm not gonna give them the time of day, because you know what? This is my life. And anyone who comes here with negative vibes, ukisema kitu sijisikii, unaweza sema unataka, but hapo useme kitu sijisikii, I send you to my block C. It's the prison for haters. Mm-hmm. So have you received any hate as you do your business? Because I know Azad, the lady who did Tutawazana on TikTok and everything.
Yeah.
As much as people were loving her, at the same time she was receiving so much hate. And then we have one of the amazing young souls from LA Langata. Her name is Angel, who's doing amazing comedy skits. And people try to compare her with what's her name? With Rono. She received more love in SA than here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how in your journey? Because people are seeing you smile. People are we can have fun about everything. Has it been easy? Have you blocked some people? Have some people who come for you and you're like, you know what? I don't need this energy. Cool block.
Actually, the funny thing is when I first started YouTube,
Yes.
it actually took me a while before I got my first dislike. And weird enough, it used to bother me. It used to be like, kwani, there's not even one single person who is watching this video akasikia imbambi. Because, sometimes in the beginning, for me, it meant that the only viewers that I had were like my family and my friends. And those guys are just going to thumbs up. So I was really waiting for the first that I'd get my first thumbs down, because then I'd know it's gone out there. My content is now reaching more people.
Yes,
so
yes.
when I got my first thumbs down, my first hit comment, it excited me the first time. Now, a few years later, it does not excite me as much as it did the first few times. And for me, I usually just ignore. On Instagram, on YouTube is when I will block people a lot of the times, like very quickly. But on Instagram, I will rarely block you. Like before I block you, you will have very much annoyed me. I prefer to just leave you there so that you can see me shining, and it will make you even more mad. But the strategy for me is to ignore. Sometimes I can't lie. Sometimes something will be said and it will affect me. And for me, I found that it's usually not even the big things that someone might come at me trying to, intentionally hurt me. Sometimes it's the small things that will make you start rethinking your content. Am I really doing the right thing? Should I be switching something up? That's the stuff that usually gets to me sometimes. But then I've learned to, you just ride the wave and you come out better.
Okay, yeah. Sweet Kalia said something really dope here. That Sweet Kalia Masama, you know what? The thumbs down on YouTube is expected, because that's part of the whole vibe of people who like and people who dislike. And then some people just press it because they don't know the difference between this and that. Like in one of my family groups, I have one of my auntie shoshos who's always using the middle finger. Yeah, and watch, see up there. And we decided we are never going to tell her because she's like the first one in the family. So and then some people are just kama photo slam hapa, maybe akona tu video lenono anaenda kufinya like alafu inaenda kwa thumbs down. Yeah, so hizo ni sawa. Those are criticisms. Those are constructive criticism. And also when you put out a video, you have to have that idea in your head that not everyone is going to like it.
We like it, yeah, and it's okay.
Yes, and that is why even like on Instagram, I see you have over 100,000 followers, right?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Is there one day ulieka picha yako ile ukaona hapa, by the way, this is the one that can get me into Buckingham Palace? I can get married to Princess Charming. Has it even ever gotten to even 40% of your total followers?
The likes.
Yes, the likes. Like when you post a picture, like me, I'm approaching 500 G's followers. Followers. Nasiringi. But anytime I post, the most maximum, and I put 35K, comments like 100, 200 G's. But it's never. You get my point?
Yeah.
So when you do such things that people have the moral authority and it's their opinion. Ukitaka kufinya usipofinya ni sawa. When I talk about haters, I talk about people who are just outright there to just hate on you for no apparent reason.
If I have them, of course I do. I feel like everyone, even
when you smile at them,
the internet. Yeah, there are people who just and also that one is okay because huwezi pendana tu na kila mtu. Even you, there's some people who you look at and you just feel like your soul is not vibing with them, and
How could I block? Let me tell you, me, there's no two about it. Now, kutuma tu cell block C. And first, I didn't send you to come to my page. Alafu umejileta kwa page yangu. Umejileta kwa live yangu. Na bado unataka tu kuanza kukunya tu hapa kwa live, kwa timeline.
They're there.
Anyway, let's do this. Thank you very much for your time. There are so many people who are confused here. Jere na amesema tiyo gari yake si version ya Beats. It's just a Honda. But you're going to work hard and then at least get to your level, at least, and then that's when you'll slide in your DM.
Sawa, nitakuwa nangoja.
Alafu kuna Pastor Nana Fake hapo anauliza maswali za kanisa. At your own time you can be able to check it out. Anyway, so are you ready for my quickfire questions?
I'm ready.
Okay, I normally have both male and female versions of the questions. And the other day I realized that I asked some chick questions that was supposed to be for a dude, but things happen. These lives are not a joke. People need to understand. Like in your videos, you can have retakes, you can do edits. For live, imetoka. Yeah, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so question number 1. This is a very simple one. If you are a vegetable, what vegetable would you be?
An onion.
Okay.
I have many layers.
Nice. Last time I told when I was talking to Majimbo, the comedian, the comic from Langata, I told her I have to be an onion because mine is not the layers, is the amount of people I've made cry. Well, my chose, gonna my haters. Anyway, number 2. If animals could talk, are you listening? Which would be the rudest?
A peacock. For sure. Those things, like, they know they want, they know they got it. They do, like, they're just walking to definitely be a peacock.
Okay, so I think a peacock would be very proud, but not rude. If there's an animal that can be rude as fuck, is a squirrel.
A squirrel, but they're so cute.
Squirrel. Yeah, that's the problem. They're cute and then they run so fast. They never give attention. They never pay attention, and then they're always just chasing after nuts. I'm like, yo, it's freaking rude. At least with a peacock, it does all that shit just to show off.
I may think they'd be rude because they know.
What about a monkey? Little ones, the ones that you see in China, the ones that were in Moranga beating up Chiles.
Are they rude? They're just mean. Monkeys are mean and evil, and monkeys are mean. They're very mean.
Okay. Anyway, so number 3. Let's just tone it down a bit from animals. Now that you're an onion, which of these 2 movies are your favorite? Mission Impossible or Fast and Furious?
Fast and the Furious.
Okay, so question number 4. Luke Hobbs or Dominic Toretto?
Hobbs.
Vin Diesel, maze. Sawa. So clearly, when into a muscle, unapenda muscle.
Yeah.
So I wasn't lying when I told you Shaq, Chalo, Fotoslama, and Jeremy. I want a chance.
I shall not comment.
Anyway, moving on simply. Okay, describe yourself as a teenager in 3 words.
As a teenager, I was relaxed. I was shy. I was an introvert. Nilikuwa kichwa ngumu when I was younger. Up with your class 2, 3, there is where I feel like my parents had a headache. But then when I grew up, it really reduced. Sawa.
Shaq and Chalo says that muscles ziko as in Akotu Sawa. Shaq the Angina said, you know what, he's starting to work out. So at number 6, so this is a very complicated question. Smash, marry, or pass? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Smash, marry, or pass? Nick Mutuma, Martin Kimathi, Pascal Tokodi. Smash, marry, or pass?
Smash Nick. Marry. Pass Pascal. Jumi najua Pascal. And then I'll marry the other one.
You don't even know his name?
Yeah, but I'll get married to him.
Okay, hold on. So let's get it straight. So you're going to smash Nick Mutuma. You're going to pass Pascal Tokodi because you know him.
As in Pascal, from the theater days, we were with Pascal in theater.
Oh, yeah. So okay, so you used goods. Okay, and then Martin Kimathi, this is the guy who does the show with Tracy on NTV. Teams Republic.
Yeah, you know Martin. Martin looks like he'd make a nice husband. I think that's a nice choice.
Okay, moving on swiftly. One gotta go. One gotta go. One gotta go. So out of 3, you choose one. And that one, we're throwing it in the dustbin. Or we're throwing him or her in the dustbin. Are you ready?
Okay.
Catelo, Flacco, Seth Gore.
One got to go. One. Only one, yeah?
Yeah, only one gotta go. The 2 can remain. The 2, we can go with them to 2021. Hiyo ingine inabaki hapa. Inabaki 2020 na corona. Do you need me to remind you the names?
Yeah.
So one gotta go. Catelo, Flacco, Seth Gore.
Catelo.
So Catelo gotta go.
Yeah, out of
Why?
the options.
Why?
Because it's tricky. I mean, the next
question.
No, it's nothing personal. It's the choices there. It's the options.
Okay. Mulamwa nakusalimia. Unajua Mulamwa?
Nimesalimika.
Asante. So, in one gotta go, Catelo gotta go. We're keeping Flacco. We're keeping Seth Gore.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm really like fucking with Flacco. Flacco is so dope. And what he does, and as in how he can be able to be 3 things at one, is amazing. How he cuts his videos is dope. Seth Gore is an OG in that game. Okay, sawa. So Catelo pole kwake. Question number 8. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're an engineer student. You've graduated, right?
Oh, awaiting.
You're graduate to come to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so this should be easy for you. Is the cereals? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Is the cereal soup? If not, why? Is it soup? Is it not soup? Cereal. Unajua ile kitu unapiga asubuhi. Unajua hapo kuna watu wametoka. They've never eaten cereals in their lives.
Cereal. Is cereal soup?
Yes.
Well, I don't think it's soup. If you're thinking about it in that context, then isn't milk the soup, and then cereal ni utoto vitu tuko ndani ya soup.
Lakini ukimix zinakuwa pamoja.
I see soup. You see soup. soup ni ile maji, and then now cereal is what goes inside. So the milk is the soup, and then the cereal is like, let's say, the 2 noodles that are in there.
Okay, what you confuse na hiyo smile yako. So, what is your answer? Is it soup or not?
It's not soup.
Okay, so cereal is not soup.
Yeah.
So to you, cereal is porridge.
Cereal is cereal.
Anyway, I love your answer. Very, very dope. At least you thought about it. Question number 9. What is the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen?
Gosh. Zimepotea zote.
Let me tell you the problem with this question and you. Sasa, you are single at your age, you are so dope, you have a beautiful smile. Uendagi kwa nyumba za machali, sasa utajuaje Wi-Fi password?
CJ, pass. Can I pass the question?
Can I answer that for you? My boy's password, and I steal from them. And you can meet a virus, so the password is antivirus. It's so simple, and I think it's dope.
It is.
Okay. So, final question. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Littering. People who litter. Which, by the way, is a of low IQ.
Kwa timeline wote wanakatu, they're just littering. Kina Charlie, kina Jerry, kina Shaq, Photoslama, just littering.
Yeah, littering. I hate it.
Okay. Thank you very much. And out of 10 out of 10, I'm giving you 8. Actually, I'm giving you 8 out of 10 because you passed 1. Na hapo kwa porridge hapo umenchenga. Hapo kwa supu.
Ni wewe umekataa. Cereal si soup. Ni soup aje.
That is homework for the people who are watching. That is homework for you. You go check it out. And yes, thank you very much for your time. And I know you've advised all the dope people who are here. My second last question I need to ask you is: there's so many other Wabosha accounts. Some of them, there's Wabosha fan club, there's Wabosha Institution. Is it Nizako?
No, this is my only account.
So you just have people who love you so much they went ahead and created like accounts.
Some are fan pages, ingine ni ukora. Yeah.
People are surviving. Let people survive. Let people prosper.
But you sponsor, you're prospering under my name. After I've worked hard.
Anyway, so are there some clients you can never work with? Are there some clients or some products you can tell Chile's not even to, fuck with or not even to touch?
Not really, because what didn't work for me might work for another person. And when it comes to brands that I wouldn't work with, like, let's say, just a random brand name that I have never used. I don't do that. So it needs to be something that I usually actually use and I love using. Then those are the brands I work with.
So is there a difference between makeup, what you do, with the base, the foundation, concealer number 1, concealer number 2, and then so your eyelashes, your blushes, whatever, and people who do like bleaching?
Is there a difference? Of course, there's a difference. Makeup isn't permanent. The bleaching, once you bleach, like, it's ruined.
Okay, but do you think like to make money, if like now you're an engineer and you're so dope at this, if we can be able to collaborate and then we come up with a permanent makeup?
Permanent makeup?
Yeah, that's not like a good business idea.
I mean, to some sense, there's already like microblading, which in essence is almost like permanent makeup.
Oh, microblading is the Chileans who are putting tattoos on their eyebrows.
Yeah, lakini si tattoo.
You can do makeup now.
Yeah, like my eyebrows, they're microbladed.
Hiyo ni kufanya.
It's like the skin is opened and then they put ink, alafu basically like a tattoo.
It's a tattoo.
Yeah, it's like a tattoo, but a semi-permanent one.
Not very deep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking, so do you think they can be like, we can microblade makeup and then Chileans can be wearing them at least once a week?
But then if you microblade it, then there's no wearing it once a week anymore. See, it's permanent now.
No, now we'll work it so that at least you can only have it 7 days. Where's the petition 7 days? And I have 7 days, you have to complete it.
You could, but I don't think that personally fell into it.
Anyway, because you like looking different every day, I'm assuming Chileans are not about to get that one look every day. Even your boyfriends and the dudes who chase after you be like, you can't look at something for over and over there and it looks the same every single day. You need variety.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Asante sana. I'm sure your DM is going to be leaked. And there are people here from your fan club and also Chiles who are saying that in your next vlog, you holler at me, you come and put makeup on me. But now, with all this, utaweka wapi?
You don't plan on shaving anytime soon?
Okay, when that day comes. Corona ikisha kesho na shave.
First, actually. Hujasema wapi.
Now you're being a crocodile.
Hujasema wapi.
No, everything. Juchin. I'll shave everywhere. Clearly, you could see Nanyele. It all moved here and in my private parts.
By the way, I didn't know you didn't have hair. Ulitoa kofia nikashtuka kidogo.
Yeah, sina maze being on the 4th follow is not a joke.
It's okay, you compensate here.
Nice. So, you take care of yourself. Thank you very much. We'll keep in touch. I've followed you definitely. And yes, all my boys, I'm sure all of them, they've followed you. A big shout out to everybody who's pulled up on the live. I don't know if you have anything to tell them.
I guess my outro, always remember to work hard.
Okay, work hard, and then she just scattered. Anyway, big shout out to Wabosha. She was amazing. And yes, and for the people who follow her, at least mnajua vile usema na vile yoga na waambia. So all the best.